thyroid. If the T cells attack the joints, you can have rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis with the skin. So there's tons and tons of autoimmune diseases. For the pancreas, diabetes, tons and tons of autoimmune diseases, okay? So when people come into the office, what we're looking for is a condition in chiropractic called subluxation. It is a condition where the vertebrae that are supposed to protect the nerves coming out, instead of protecting those nerves, they start to shift backwards and they start to interfere with the nerve. That's called a subluxation. It's when the vertebrae shifts back and it starts to interfere with the nerve instead of protecting it. What I found on this patient in the history is he had been suffering with ulcerative colitis for 17 years. The past 5 years, he was taking sulfasalazine, and that's an immunosuppressant drug. So the way the biological drugs and these immunosuppressant drugs work is they suppress the inflammatory response that's caused by the thymus. So there's no inflammation in there, and when there's no inflammation in the organs, the inflammation doesn't destroy the organ tissue, the bleeding stops, patient feels better. But the problem anytime you use something like an immunosuppressant drug is it suppresses inflammation and the immune system system-wide. So somebody like this is going to be very, very susceptible to anything, any bugs or anything, cancer, any type of environmental pathogen. So when I take a look at this, so you can see right here, lots and lots of undigested fecal material. And if you look over here, most of that is amazingly gone. So how did that happen? Symptomatically, this was taken 7 weeks later. At this point, he said he was 70% better, and he was taking half of his medication at this point. The 8th week, he stopped taking medication completely, and this guy just does periodic maintenance in at the office right now. So and then at the end of 3 months, of course, his body had completely healed himself from ulcerative colitis. This is not the only other one. This is not the only